Good morning, everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And there's people who are mothers to their fur or feather babies, and people who've really just been a mother and a team player for other people. So I want to wish you all a happy Mother's Day, as we usually are all mothers in one way or another, or maybe even mother wannabes. So here we are. All right. So this is a beautiful bouquet. I'm going to share this with everyone because I'm going to say my house is a total disaster right now. Happy Mother's Day. Look at that beautiful bouquet of flowers. Thank you. Dreamweaver had given me these flowers. Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Mother's Day to all of you. Happy I could share it. There's a little extension of me out to all of you. So there we go. All right. Now back to seeing if I can get this set up straight. All right. Hello, Anya. I have to chat with you. I am working. I was trying to get the right oil in order to make that oil for you, which is what's been taking me so long. And all these crazy resin works things I've been doing, it's just been a little nutty. But I am working on it. I have not forgotten about you. So on today's show, we're going to do something a little special. Instead of doing trinkets today, I'm actually going to pull some runes for people, and that's RUNE. And I'm going to give a little added information, especially if you have a question. We're going to do that. And I'm going to pull a rune for the week for everyone as well. So I figure we mix it up a little bit. I've been really making the runes. These are my bag of runes, and these are the newest ones I made. They're lilac in color. Are they beautiful? So a lot of times it can depend on which way they're pulled, right side up or upside down. So, and they come with a set of instructions. Anyone interested? I am going to be running a Mother's Day special today. Good morning, Mama, and happy Mother's Day. All right, so let's see. We got a banner here. Happy Mother's Day. All right. And you know what? It didn't not let me do the little ticker tape thing. So let's see. I'm going to see if it's letting me edit that. I don't really know how I did the other ones. Why it's letting me ticker tape it and not this one. How interesting. So anyway, we will go ahead and show this one. Example banners. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. So anyway, the Happy Mother's Day. If you make a purchase today on any resin product or anything in my store, you'll get 10% off for Mother's Day. Order now or this week. You could text me at 1-608-477-2192 or on WhatsApp or WhatsApp me and mention this ad. This way you get the 10% off. All right. So while I'm doing that, let's see, and anybody, I'm going to go ahead and place this offer and we'll continue on a little merry way here. ATL Packer Backer, change my handle. What do you have? This is Robert. Oh, hey, Robert. Wow. Okay. You changed your name. That's interesting. All right. I'm glad you said that. I almost blocked you. I'm like, is someone soliciting my channel again? All right. Yes. All right. So we are going to, I'm just going to show you a couple of new items I made. I been making some I didn't bring it over here to the table with me. I'm just going to show you a couple of my lovely little barrettes here. I got a little tray of them all. Some of them, like this pair, are going to be good for the EMFs because it has the shungite in them and copper. So I have, and then I just have some that are your normal barrettes. So we have the purple and gold. And I'll tell you, the coloring on this channel doesn't serve a purpose because it's just not the right color. Just gotta show you. So I've been working and making all kinds of new things, as you see. We got chakra ones. We have all the chakras in them with some gold flecks, so it helps conduct the energy of the chakras. And my other EMF organite type of hair barrettes. And they are all going for $6.99 right now, so not bad price. Just wanted to show you some of my wondrous new things. It's like the creating never stops. You should see my house. It's a complete disaster because of all the creating I'm doing. Even my poor babies aren't getting all the attention that they deserve. All right, so we are going to start with a message for the week for everyone. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know for this week? Mother's Day week. Just sent a donation. Oh, thank you. Sorry, on PayPal. You'll have to let me know if you would like a message, Robert. All right, Spirit. For the general public here, what does everyone need to know for this week? All right, we have God of Conflict Resolution. Did my thing fall down again? I got to fix that. You are being encouraged to walk away from current conflict. So if people are really pressing your buttons right now, now would be the time to walk away, walk away. Don't let it get under your skin. There may be some people who are feeling edgy for one reason or another. Let's see if I can get that up there. All right. And try not to take things personally. Sometimes it's not directed towards you. Sometimes it is. And sometimes it just feels more intense than it should be. So keep all that in mind. There we go. Perfect. And yeah, I think, people are going to start feeling the effects. I was wrong last week. Mercury is going into retrograde the 29th of this month, and it always affects a week before and up to a week or two afterwards. So you'll start feeling the effects pretty soon. So if there's any contracts and things that you wanted to sign, any major purchases you wanted to buy, any applications you wanted to put in or apply for jobs or whatever, you might want to do it now because like at least a week before, everything's iffy. Okay. All right. So the next card. All right, Spirit, what does everyone need to know for this week of May 9th, 2020? Some of you are still feeling a little locked into a set of circumstances and things of this sort. For some of you, it could even be that someone you know or close to you or even yourself might be facing some jail time. But for the most part, it usually is feeling locked into a set of circumstances. Maybe you're just feeling that way. I've been feeling for some of you, this may be things that it may be your own fault that you're in these situations. So this is the month kind of paying the price, paying the piper. What have you been doing? Have you been focusing on what you were supposed to be focusing, or have you been letting things slide? So if you've been letting things slide a little, you're going to be paying the price for that. This is the month of reconciliation, also the month for things coming to fruition. So if you don't act, that's still an action. You're not taking action the way you should. So you may be paying the price for that. So if there's something that you can do about a situation, I highly recommend that you do so. All right, Spirit. And after that, they're giving me the month of July. June is another doer month, getting things done, but I think July is the month where you see things coming to fruition, good, bad, or indifferent. At least this is what they're giving me. So try to work on getting yourself out of situations or putting a little more effort to what you are attempting to accomplish, because this is telling me it needs a little more effort from you. And it's kind of going sort of hand in hand with what I was just saying. Then we got the lotus flower. Unfoldment means things are unfolding. So, and whichever effort you've been putting forth, that's how it's going to unfold. But for many of you, you're going to see the purpose behind what the universe has been pushing for. So, moving forward is of utmost importance this week, and I'm going to say this month. And especially the first 2 or 3 weeks of this month, I think are really majorly important for this. So, the best part of you, for many of you, is starting to unfold right now. Things are getting on their way, but you need to go with the flow, roll with the punches, because this too shall pass. It feels like all the hard work is going to be getting done this month. So if you weren't paying attention to it last month, pay attention to it this month. Okay. 44 has been following you. Good morning, Barb. I missed that you're on there. Happy Mother's Day, Auntie. Cannot wait for you to get here. I'm just reading over some people's things here. So I was drawn to this video. Is this collective? May I have a general reading if this isn't a collective? Please, everyone, hit the like button. Okay, so I'm not sure what you mean by collective, but what I am doing right now, I'm giving a general reading for the week. And after that general reading, then I go ahead and ask you to go ahead and ask a question, or whatever it is that if you want just a card pull or something to that effect. Because I have you ask afterwards, because some people, if they don't get instant gratification, they leave. And then if I'm giving them a message and they're not even here, that's just a waste of valuable time when someone else could be asking a question that they really needed answered. So I hope that answered your question. All right. So, yes, hang tight, LP, and we will get you a little reading here. If you can even give me a name, even a first name, that will be helpful. But wait until I get to that portion. I'm going to say, okay, now if anybody has any questions, please post them. So wait until I get to that part, and then you can go ahead and post your question. All right. And since it's Mother's Day today, I'm going to stay on just as long as the questions roll here, and no longer than the hour. So just to let everyone know. And if you would like, I usually do the 10 for 10. So I'm going to put that up too if I'm not already doing that. No, I did. So every Sunday I offer 10 minutes for $10. And if you donate it, you have to let me know like which app you use to donate. And all my information is that little ticker tape below. And you can just let me know what it is that you would like to do on what day, because today I may not be doing the 10 for 10 because of it's Mother's Day, but we can schedule it for another time. So you don't have to have it done today, you just have to pay for it today in order to take advantage of the special. All right. And so what I'm going to do here is going to go ahead and put that one up because it shows you how you can donate. Sorry, I'm from Australia. Oh, I'm leaving only because it's 1 a.m. here, but I will be back next time when I don't have to wake up in 5 hours. Oh, I'm sorry. I donated. Oh, just before you went live, Jade. Oh, nice, Anya. Okay, thank you. And Anya, you'll have to let me know when we can do this. Because I probably, like I said, I probably won't be doing it today, and I apologize for that, but I got lots of plans for today. All right. I try just to keep on here if possible. Let's see, because sometimes I have fairs on Sundays. It's kind of like a busy time of year, and sometimes if I don't make it on Sunday, if you hit the subscribe button, you will here when I come on. Sometimes I come on Saturdays if I'm not going to be able to make it on Sunday, unless it's a 2-day event. That happens very rarely, but it does happen. All right, Spirit. For all the onlookers today, what is the best stone for them? Ooh, this thing is just jumping all over the place. Ooh, now there's a stone I haven't seen in a while. We have Sharite. Sharite is a beautiful stone, has beautiful energy. Sharite. Sharite is usually really good for high spiritual connection. It is a type of healing stone and gives you a little bit of peace of mind as well, helps you feel more rested. Spiritual protection. You are being watched over and protected physically, emotionally, and energetically. So let's see what Google has to say about Sharite. All right, I was sending something to somebody. Oh, I think I was sending it to you, Mom. No wonder why I didn't hear back from you. All right, I'm sending this off to you first. What are the metaphysical properties of Sharite? All right. I hate, oops, when it doesn't give me the whole thing immediately. You have to go to a website to get the information. A shard is a stone of transformation, and this does seem like it's also the month of transformation. I mean, I'm getting that a lot in all the things that I do. It cleanses the aura and chakras by transmuting negative energy into healing. It opens our hearts and stimulates unconditional love. Re-energizes, reducing stress and worry. Sharite stimulates and regulates blood pressure and pulse rate. Well, I could probably use that. Improves sleep, overcomes insomnia, and allies, or whatever that word is, nightmares. I guess it keeps nightmares at bay. Sharite treats the eyes, heart, liver, and pancreas, as well as healing general conditions of the nervous system. Very cool. So Sharite is an awesome, awesome stone. It's mostly purple, usually has some like black in there. So I wish I had the actual stone. I do have it, but I don't have it near me at the moment. Okay. So we have that. And then, all right, Spirit. We're going to use the Isis cards. I tell you what I pick up from the Isis card, and then I read to you its meaning for the general public here right now, Spirit, for this week of May 2021. Okay. Right now, it's like you're weighing things out. You're making decision. It is definitely decision time, no doubt there. The Ankh. I feel that a lot of decisions that you are going to make this month is going to lead the way to your future. So make your choices wisely. And like I said, when Mercury hits, don't worry about all those weird things that happen because it's just Mercury. It doesn't mean you made the wrong choice or something like that. It just shit happens. This is the way to say it. All right, so finding your balance, balancing the scales, balancing. For some of you, I feel like it's people starting businesses, or maybe something to do within their artwork or their creative abilities. It feels like they're giving me fundamentals, like balancing the monetary versus the creativity ratios and balance of that. Like, how much should you really spend? How much should you put into it right now? Is now the right time to do all this? So making sure you're even giving and sharing with people in balance. You can't be doing all the taking and you can't be doing all the giving. There has to be a balance. So making sure you're making the right choices for yourself in the long run and your future, and keeping things in check and in balance. Oops. Yeah. To get a quick shot of that. All right. I am dressed today, so that's all right. Not that I look the greatest at the moment, but all right. So now we are going to pull a rune. I'm going to get to play with some of these runes. I have little cheat sheets that go with the runes. So if like you decided to purchase a set, purchase of my resin runes. People don't realize just how much resin costs, and it's up there. So they are $25 a set if you are interested in a set of runes. All right, I had one just fall out. All right, so I'm gonna pick two because I'm gonna take that one. All right, Spirit, what all the people need, the onlookers. Runes are very personable. They're a personal thing for you. What do they need to know? All right, so we got the first one, which is a standstill. So some of you may find that you feel like things are on a halt. They're on a standstill, like nothing's moving, running in one place. So, like, are my efforts going to be seen? So, yes, they will. And it will be showing itself very soon. So this is like you could be feeling very challenged or frustrated or having some like even psychological or mental blocks like what am I supposed to do next, that sort of thing. That you're kind of in a little stasis right now, but this too shall pass. And this is Laguz, Laguz. And this is a representation of water, power of renewal, dreams, fantasies. So this is the creation. So working on all that creative abilities, it's kind of they're all kind of really going hand in hand with each other. And let's see, I'm going to read to you my cheat sheet just so you have a little idea of what my cheat sheet provides. All right, where are you? There you are. And it does, some runes matter if the right side up or upside down. You don't have to read them that way because some people, like in the ancient days, they would like call it rolling the bones. You can roll bones. So if you roll them, they don't even necessarily always land right side up or upside down, but they could land sideways too. So some people make like a story out of them. So anyway, for Laguz, unseen powers are at work here that nourish, shape, and connect emotions, career, relationships. This is a time for revaluing, reorganizing, realigning. When self is merged, this is when, in fairy tales, one lives happily ever after. So you have to, this is putting your creative process forward. If you had been at this standstill for a while, even previous before now, it is time to start working on your goal. There's no more time to waste. There's no more time to sit idle. The doing is being called for right now, and in every area of your life. This is what this means. So this is flow. It stands for the flow. So things can start the flow. Don't put it down. Don't put it on the side anymore. It really needs to work with you. The spirit is just waiting for your signal, basically. All right. So, all right. Now I am going to go ahead and accept questions. Anybody here have any questions today? And if you would like, Anya, I can go ahead and I don't know, how much you donate. If you want a personal reading, or if you just want me to go ahead and give you like the full Monty here on the show, I can do that too. That works for me. All right, so let me know what you would like to do, and who has a question. And if you have a question, would you like me to just pull a card for you? Anya, I would pull, basically one or two of each, whatever the spirit calls for me to do for you. But if you have a particular question, please post it. And same for you, Robert. Let me know how you would like yours done as well. Okay. My 1,000-mile move go. It literally is too. Yeah, that could be like 1,100 miles, I think, probably from where you are. Something to that effect. All right. Yes, not for me. Could Spirit do a love reading for Bonnie C. Chase? Thank you, her. Okay, where's my love reading? All right. We're going to put this up first. That's not for me. Where is my love life heading? Will I find a healthy love relationship? Timeline, please. Okay. So I will go ahead and pull a card, and then I'm going to go ahead and tap in. I just want the card to start leading the way, and then I will let you know what Spirit's telling me about this. So, okay, for Bonnie Sue Chase. All right, I'm going to start with the card. All right, Spirit, for Bonnie Sue Chase. What does Bonnie need to know? She is really focusing right now, wants to know where is her love life heading, and will she find a healthy love relationship? And if there's any timeline. Whoa, sorry. Ah, there we go. And where is it heading? Nobody knows. All right, so let's see here. do, 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 do. Gotta wash my foot over here. It's really tight quarters I have for myself. All right. That's not good enough. Sorry about that. One of these days, I'll get a real camera situation going here since I find out what works. Can't tell me how many I already bought in the past. All right. So we have God of Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. So you're definitely wanting to look for someone who mimics you, mimics what you want or what you see. But then again, at the same time, I also feel like, and this is you as I'm speaking to Bonnie, may also feel like there may be inconsistencies within yourself, or maybe the way you're looking at things too. And there might be things about you that are annoying to others that might come up in a reflection with somebody else. So it just feels like, I'm getting a sort of like a June time frame here that I think you need to tweak some things in yourself first. What you're looking for is fine, but if you're looking for something better, it's that something in yourself that you need to also make better, because like attracts alike. Also opposites attract too, but at the same time, I feel that there's something that you're not going to like, and it's simply because it's something that the universe needs you to take a look at first, that you need to tweak and fix in yourself or your methods or something to this effect. All right, Spirit. What else does Bonnie need to know here for her love life? You are definitely going to be blessed. And I do feel like you have friendships with people that you may actually get company out of state or out of towners. In other words, I think you might be preoccupied for a little while too. I don't know why I'm getting that when I pull this card. Angel of Abundance. A steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So abundance doesn't just mean money. It means things that you love. So you may be getting a visit from some long lost friend, family, things of this sort, that I feel that you are going to be preoccupied, or you're going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that going on. You're not going to be able to give relationship your full attention. I really feel your mind is off course right now. They're just showing me and telling me, all right, Spirit, what else you want to show me or tell me for Bonnie Sue Chase? Ooh, you got good, bad, and indifferent, it feels like. You may be, they're using the word appalled by someone that might also be coming to see you. You might get a phone call from someone who's really, really dissed you in the past, that I feel like it's going to really aggravate you. But at the same time, I feel all this other good stuff is coming at the same time. You may overreact to things as well, and it's going to be because you have so much going on in the next month or two. I feel that you're going to be more overwhelmed. Then you're going to be able to focus on love life. All right, let me just pull another card here. A Spirit for Bonnie Sue Chase. does she need to know? What's coming up? I know she's focusing on love right now. So again, we got the abundance card, we got the fortune card. So a lot of good things are going to be happening for you. But pay attention to those reflections. They're going to really be important to what's going on. And you're going to have some choices to make. So, wow. So there's going to be more than one. You're really going to be entangled and tried. I think July, August, even July, August, September are going to be your choosing months. Like it's trial and error. You're really perfecting your goal, what it is that you want, and what it is that you see in others, and whether you want to accept it or do you want to change it. I don't feel there's anything set in stone. I feel there's going to be a choice between 2 or 3 flows here, and you're going to have to choose. And they may all come to you in each one in those 3 months. So I can't tell you how to choose. That one you're going to have to decide for yourself. All right, for Bonnie Sue Chase. Bonnie Sue Chase. What else she Bonnie need to know? I'm telling you, you got lots of good stuff. So I think you will choose right. I'm going to say follow your heart, follow what is going to best help you in your life, what you know works, what makes you warm and sunny inside. So radiance, which person really makes you glow when you're around them? Are they on the same page with you? Do you make them glow as well? This is going to be like really, really important for you. All right, we're going to go ahead and do an Isis card, and then I'm going to pull a rune for you. All right, for Bonnie. Bonnie. All right. All right, Bonnie. Okay, for Bonnie Sue Chase. What does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life and answer these questions about love? I'm getting you're a powerful being. You have kinships with people that are going to light your fire and stem a very emotional response. Those are the words that they're giving me. And then I pulled this card. These are the Isis deck. So the power in 3, and there we go again. The choices of 3. That's what I keep feeling for you. Carnelian and turquoise seems like they're going to be good for you for decision making, for healing what needs to be healed, and to keep you calm in the midst of all this turmoil and process. We're getting turmoil and process. So, turmoil. The turquoise is going to be good when you're feeling really stressed out. The process, being creative, figuring things out. Also, the carnelian. Boy, if you could find a pendant that has both, that would be awesome. I don't necessarily think there's going to be really a bad choice, but you don't want to choose one that leaves you hanging and thinking, but what if? That's also big. All right, Goddess of 10,000 Names. That's interesting. If you have felt constrained by a role, name, or identity and are wishing for assistance in growing beyond it, or if you have sensed a new role or identity calling you into greater expression and would love some divine help in that growth, this oracle indicates the help that you need is already with you, urging your growth from within. So that's kind of that reflection thing too. They are coinciding with each other. All right, Spirit. I'm going to look at this question one more time, and I'm going to pick a rune for you. La 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 la. Where is my love life heading? And will I find a healthy love relationship? This is for Bonnie Sue Chase, Spirit. All right, we have. Is this constraint? I think that was constraint. I need to check that on my little list here. It's been a while since I did rune reading, so I have to look myself. Let's see. Nath was. Is that the right one? There's 2 X's, so I want to be sure. Cannot be all of them. That's a need, self-reliance, endurance, and survival. That's what this stands for. So let me just look on my other chart and I will read you the passage for this. But, yep, you are kind of at some sort of crossroads. I'm just seeing what this feels like for me, for you. I still get that there's a need to heal something deep inside of yourself. And I feel that this might be the block to your happiness or the block to your succession, to succeed in what it is that you truly desire. I think you need to step up to the plate and tell it like it is with someone so they totally understand where you're coming from. And I was right, constraint. All right, Nathwiz. That's Nauthiz, in case you want to look it up. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson. It represents the obstacles we create for ourselves, as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Do not take this world personally. Work with the shadow side and examine what creates misfortune in your life, as they are guides and allies. Learn to smile through it. It must be done to refine the self. Consider the uses of adversity. Um, I could read the reverse because I really don't even know how this thing can be reversed or otherwise because it looks exactly the same to me on both directions. A teacher disguised as the bringer of pain, as it is with creative power. A cleansing is required. Suffering merely means undergoing. Control your anger and impulses and keep your faith firm. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a challenging time. Actually, that sounds wonderful for you, considering everything else that came before it. I think that is like the perfect message. I hope this is help for you, Bonnie, and let me know if I can be any further help. But it feels like it's coming, but it's kind of relying and waiting on your reactions and actions right now as well. And there's some fine tuning you need to do within yourself so you're not seeing that reflection in others. You don't want to be annoyed, but you want to be joyed. There you go. Not annoyed, but joyed. I like it. All right. So, spirit. La la, we got. All right, Auntie Barb, I'm going to take yours in a minute. Anya, I know she's from another country right now. I'm not sure what time it is there, and she did a donation, so I will go ahead and take hers here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, Robert. I hope that helped. There's all kinds of things I'm feeling coming up for her. It's going to be very confusing and trying. So, as a friend, be careful when you chat with her because she might be a little snippy at times because I think there's so much conflict and so many things going on in her mind and in her heart that she's just overwhelmed. So I'm going to leave that with you. All right, for Anya, I feel like we have a spirit in the house at the moment. Is it someone I know? I think they are coming from the middle of the house. My dog has noticed too. What are their intentions? Now there's there's a question. All right, let me just tap in here, Anya, and see. Anya, what's good? All right, for the spirit in her home. What do we see for the spirit in her home? I feel that it's been a spirit that's been awakened and it's lived there like years before you got there. This is it feels like it's an older spirit. Okay, they're giving you got multiple spirits in there, and I think there's at least three of them in your home. And one does feel like it's a woman, and I feel that that one is related to you, maybe grandmother, great grandmother, aunt, or something like that. Um, I feel like there may be a small boy, also a small boy child that may be around. He likes to cause a little mischief sometimes, and I actually think that He's as curious about your animal's curious about him. He kind of loves them. I feel like he just kind of likes to stare them in the face, trying to get an idea of what they're thinking. And the other one, that's the other one. I do feel that may be more of a male as well. That's the one that I feel that's been there before, way before you. Hmm. I feel like you might be experiencing sort of an imprint in time, is sort of what they call it. I feel this is a particular time of year or time frame that caused him either great distress. It was of some sort of importance to him, which is why it's kind of like replaying itself now and you feel the presence more than before. It's like a time frame. And I feel like you'll probably get this the whole month of May, maybe possibly even into June. After that, I think it's going to fade out a little bit. Hmm. They're saying that he's playing games with your head right now. He finds this very entertaining. Um, Long lost soul is what they're giving me. Whether he's looking for one or he is one, or maybe it's both. He's looking for a particular woman. So, you might feel that he's around you, or maybe more of the women in the house might see him more. It's kind of he's got the infatuated with women. He's really doing some soul searching. I feel like he's a long lost love or a long lost daughter. I don't know. It's something or someone that he's lost that he's looking for. Or this was time of year. It'd be very interesting to do a little bit of a background on the history of the house. That might tell you a lot more as well. Very interesting. The house is over 100 years old. Wow. Yeah. All right. Let me pull a couple cards here. That's interesting. Let's read anything about the ghosts, or for just for Anya. What you need to know at this time. Okay, Angel of Addiction Healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. So, you can also pray for the spirit that they receive the healing and enlightenment that they need to move on. And also for yourself, if you're feeling a little stressed or the household is in any kind of uproar or transformation right now, that will also wake up spirits that have been resting for a while. Um, the ways you look at things, maybe an attitude you have about something, that may be what's in need of healing as well. As prayer for Anya, she needs to know, what does the spirit need to know? All right, just gonna need some wisdom about this. If you want, it's kind of just like counseling the spirit. Like, you can't move on in your present form. You have to look for the light in order to be able to be transformed so you can come back again. And there's where you probably find any lost loved one that you may be looking for. I mean, it's like talking to them like that because they can hear you, especially when you feel the activity going on, because then you know that they're around you and they'll hear you. But I do think that you have the ability to help the soul. I think the soul needs help. All right, Spirit. What else does Anya need to know? Veiled, the fog. So, yep, it's kind of like the veil is really thin on the other side right now, and this person seems to be lost, maybe not really realizing what happened. If he died, why isn't she there? So this is again why kind of coaching them and talking them how to move on. Sometimes they don't know. I mean, I don't think way back when they were taught to look for the light, you know. And some people have a little controversy over that. I know that no, don't go to the light. But the light, because sometimes other spirits that are trapped on that side with them can be unruly or try to take control over a spirit as well. So it's in their best and highest good and interest to move forward. And when they are okay and say, you know what, be okay with everything that's already transpired here. If you don't have any unfinished business, you'll get to move on. And there, everything will be made to be much clearer to you, and then you'll know what your next move is. And that's probably where the person is that you're looking for. So, if you talk to them that way, that's what I just keep getting. I really feel like they're looking for somebody or something weird. All right. It's spirit. Anything else? Whoa. All right. Flipped right over. Okay. So we got lots of memories. We have lots of spirits. We got animal spirits. We have human spirits. The afterworld, the here and now, the present. Very connected to both. I wonder if this person died before the other one and expected them to be there, and they don't understand the transpiring of time. That's also interesting. The crows, the birds might be bringing you messages too that might really be acting up around your home. Um, you might also see them. I mean, the other morning, I swear to God, there was like a million crows outside. I'm like, it's not fall. What are they doing here? They were all congregating as one tree, and I've never heard it since. So I don't know if they were coaxing the spirit out or what they were doing, but you might hear that and all of a sudden never hear those birds again. Then you'll know that transformation has taken place. The divine sun child is what I'm getting here. Blessings of the sun flow to you now. It's time to allow your life to flourish without limits, to let your light burn bright without veil, just like the midsummer sun burning without contest in the Egyptian desert. It's your time to shine bright. So for you, Anya, it's really time for you to put your gifts to work. I know you've been wanting to really open up more spiritually, and I think this is like your golden opportunity to do so. How interesting is that? All right. A rune for Anya. Rune for Anya. What does she need to know or know for the spirit? For Anya. Whoa, there's way too many jumping in my hand here. Ha! You got the blank one. The unknowable. So this is like taking that leap of faith, jumping into the void. It's time for you to not guess anymore. It's just to do the doing, even though you can't even remotely see what direction you're heading. That's just what needs to be done right now. And I don't see on this one that I have a cheat sheet for that. So I will go to mine. The unknowable, the blank rune. Excuse me. Blank is the end, blank is the beginning. This is a rune of total trust and should be taken as exciting evidence of your contact with your own true destiny and the divine. Sometimes this rune can portend a death, the successful conclusion to your journey, or to the way you are currently live your life. It informs you that it is in motion in your life. It can bring about your deepest fears, but yet our highest good, our truest potential. All of our fertile dreams are held within that void. How can you control what is not yet in motion in your life? It takes the act of courage to leap empty-handed into the void. Drawing it is a test of faith. Take heart and know that self-change is progressing in your life. So that's the meaning of that rune. How cool is that? Yes, I love runes. Mom noticed as well. Yep, they're gonna like the females. Morning, Lisa. Happy Mother's Day. Black crow's a bad omen. No, they're actually bringers of information, not so much a bad omen. But I'm gonna go back to my auntie was next. Yep. Well, my 1,000 miles go well. All right, let me just pull this out of here. Oh, I'm getting very excited, Auntie. I cannot wait for you to get here. I'm just I just want it to happen already. Be over with. I hope you are as excited as I am. I'm excited. All right, so let's pull some cards for you. All right, for Barbara Lewis Spirit. How is her 1,000-mile trip going to go? So we have the goddess of sacred path. Let go of logic and trust your feelings. So I know everything doesn't always make sense. Everything happens for a reason, and this is kind of in the time frame that you're in right now. And everything is going to go well. I guess just letting go of desired outcomes, knowing everything's going to be working out perfectly. I am feeling that there's going to be some. All right, I don't want to word it in a way that's going to like freak you out. This is kind of the words I'm getting. You might experience like a mishap or something on the way while you're traveling, but it's like some sort of eye opener, or maybe it brings you to meeting someone that you needed to run into or to ask for help. I don't know, it's some weird thing. This is a weird thing. All right, let's see what else we get here. All right, Spirit. Oh. All right, you're going to have some choices that you need to make. You got the puzzle card. Sometimes I hate when the puzzle card comes out. Should I go that route? Should I go that day? Should I go beforehand? Should I go after? You have a lot of choices. So I have a feeling you're going to be making this trip more than once. I feel like a definite twice. So I do think that you might come up beforehand. Maybe possibly even be able to bring a load before you move. I'm not exactly sure why, but I feel like you might come up twice before you land here. Ooh. All right, and be very careful about some of the people that you encounter or that you're dealing with, because I feel that someone is not telling you the truth about something. You got a liar in your midst. Whether it's people that's going to help you with the move, or people in your personal life, or someone you might be bonding a contract with, don't forget, it's good to sign any contracts and do all that stuff before Mercury goes into retrograde. I would actually do that sort of thing probably like this week, because Mercury goes into retrograde on the 29th. So I believe you would like to make sure you got everything settled and squared away before the 22nd. That is a whole week before. But, the sooner the better. So I got that for you. Let's see what else we got. For my Aunt Barb. How's her move going to go? What does she have to look forward to? Oh. I'm getting the word powerful. And you got the card Dragonfly, which is really awesome. Emergence. So the real you, I'm telling you, when we get together, the creative side of you is going to like explode, because I do so much stuff. I'm going to drag you into all of it, and you can see what it is you like to do. Though I can have you working feverishly 24 hours a day like me. I won't have to do it alone. All right. Arun. But yeah, it's going to bring out a lot of the good and the best in you, which is kind of really cool. Let's see what else we got here. What is it? You're welcome, Anya. All right, for Auntie Barb, you still here with us? I'm not seeing any comments. All right, for Barb. Fahu, I think this is. Let's see if I am correct. We have this rune for you. I don't know if you can see it there. Just painted these in gold this morning. And, yep, it's Fahu. Wealth, abundance, luck, energy, foresight, fertility, and creation. Oh, there's no doubt about the creation. You're going to be creating your butt off. I just love it. All right, so let's see. What these are the ones that I'm reading are the ones that come with the runes that I have made up for this set. Where are they? There it is. Okay, this is possessions. Fahu is fulfillment, ambition satisfied, love shared, rewards received. It promises nourishment from the worldly to the divine, but we are also here to nourish God. This calls for you to probe the meaning of profit and gain in your life. This urges vigilance and continual mindfulness, especially in times of good fortune. Remember to share it. And there's also a reverse. I'll read that too, but I don't think that's it. There may be considerable frustration in your life. Well, yeah, maybe this is, maybe it's you got both. A wide range of dispositionings could be taking place, from the trivial to severe. Examine and ask yourself, what do I need to learn from this in my life? It will reach you where your true it will reach you where your true nourish. It will, I think, teach you. It will teach you where your true nourishment lies. Interesting. So you are definitely going through a learning process, and a big thing about letting go. You're going through the transformation, emergence of your soul and your being. But so many good things are going to come of it. So that's awesome in itself. I hope that has helped. Yay! All right. Anyone else here? I'm thinking Lisa was asking something. Yeah, playing a little bit with the runes today. I love it. Love the runes. You guys like the runes? Let me know. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else here? Good morning, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. If time, something that will or I need to know, feeling very often afraid. All right, Spirit. What does Lisa need to know? All right. The first words that come to me are, you're afraid because you know time is running out and you're not pressing forward. You are running up against the blocks, but the blocks are your own blocks. It's like it's being very honest with yourself. What is it that I need to do, and do it. There cannot be any excuses anymore. The time is now. I think you missed the first half of the show. I'm not sure. But the general message was, if you were not doing what you were supposed to be doing, especially here in the month of May, you're going to really feel all these time constraints and feeling a prisoner captive to your own ideas, a prisoner in your own situation. So I feel that that's what you're feeling, because that is the general message for the week, and that definitely applies to you. All right, for Lisa Nimmin Spirit, what else does she need to know? What's best going to help her in her path in life, especially for this week, this month? You got Goddess of Sacred Power. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. Does this feel like it's repeating itself? Does this feel like it's repeating itself? Sorry, I had to say that. So, you have to take the leading role in your situation. No one's going to be able to do this for you. You are the one that it's about right now. And they're not going to settle for anything less. Let's see. All right, Spirit. For Lisa Nimmin, what else does she need to know right now? Reasons for her fears. Weighing things out, making choices. Don't let the dust grow under your feet. No moss, no dust, no mold, whatever you want to call it. Choices, weighing things out. Don't take too much time weighing things out. I think right now, even if you have to just turn on the little I'm a robot mechanism and say, I just got to do it. I'm doing it. I detach from your feelings, because your feelings, I think, are what's holding you back. Detach. Detach from stuff, detach from your feelings, and just do. Take every moment you have, especially with your daughter, to help you because that's going to get some help. Um, you need to pick a day, you need to stick to it. Don't forget, adversary is very heavy at work. So anytime you feel like you're going to accomplish something and all of a sudden, oh, I don't really feel good today, now I can't do it. That's adversary working against you. Making sure you are stifled and not getting things accomplished and freeing yourself from what weighs you down. So keep that in mind anytime you even think about that. Say, nope, I don't care how sick I'm feeling today. I'm doing it anyway. You push yourself. You need to push. All right, Spirit, for Lisa. Lisa. All right, Lisa. Gonna do some shape shifting. Be who you're not, whatever it takes. Convince yourself. Be that ox that you need to be to get things done. And the purification, rain. So that means your emotions, whether it's a good cry. I would say being in and around water, but for you, that'll take the whole day and take away from what you're supposed to be doing. So you need to just let it out as you're going through what you're doing, whether it's packing a box or doing whatever. It's almost like a peeling away. It's shedding of a skin. So you might feel the need to just release, do some releasings. Do it. If your box is full of tears, that's okay. It's good for you. All right, I'm just reading here. I want to move, to be over and done with already. Thank you, Joyce. I feel the same. Awesome. I can't wait. I feel like coming out there and get you. I want to do all this stuff upstairs. I'm like, let's just get it done already. All right. The black crows are there. Bad omen. All right. So, Lisa, I'm going to go ahead and pull a rune for you. And then we'll be done with this. All right, Spirit. What does Lisa need to know about this pain? What does she need to do? We need to know what she needs to do. All right. The other one just kept falling out of the bag. All right, so you got two that came out here. I have to go with it if it gives it to me. This one signals and use and Anzuz. ANSUZ. Signals. Oops, there it is. You gotta see how high I'm putting this stuff up. All right, so signals and constraint. So you got them both. Nathwas and NUs. So NUs, messages, signals, gifts. New life is unfolding. You may be directed to follow a new path. Messages with conscious intent. Your connection to the divine is at hand. You must first nourish the self. Then there will be enough to nourish others. And then the reverse is feeling concerned over what seems to be failed communication or lack of clarity in a situation, past or present. Overwhelmed, feeling of wasted motion. Remember, what is happening is timely in your process. This may be the moment to unclog the well of the old so the new can come in. Consider the uses of adversity. Just like when people's cars break down, it's like, all right, so that means I'm supposed to stay home and get something done here. This sort of thing. So it is definitely screaming to you that you're definitely feeling overwhelmed and everything. But it's because you're leaving yourself in this position because things need to get done. There's no more time. This is the month. It's like you pay the piper if you're not moving forward. This is the month that you're going to feel it. So make sure you're doing what needs to be done. And then we will go ahead and read to you the one I can't find. Constraint, Nathwiz. That's Nauthiz. The necessity of learning to deal with severe constraint is the lesson. It represents the obstacles we create for ourselves, as well as those we encounter in the world around us. Do not take this world personally. Work with the shadow side and examine what creates misfortune in your life, as they are guides and allies. Learn to smile through it. It just means there is work to be done on the self. So take it on with good humor and show perseverance and do what must be done to refine the self. Consider the uses of adversity. That's the second time you got that message. Then for reverse, a teacher disguised as the bringer of pain. It is when we find ourselves in the moment of our greatest darkness that we become aware of the light within and find our true creative power. A cleansing is required. Suffering merely means undergoing. Control your anger and impulses and keep your faith firm. Modesty and good temper are essential at such a challenging time. Those are some powerful messages for you. If you didn't get it, I did. So I know you got it. If you're watching, if you're still watching, I hope you are. Get that. I got it. I think we were just talking about this the other day and how ironic that it comes out. For those of you who don't know runes or much about runes, they are a huge tool for the self. Every person should own a set of runes because you can pull 3 like action, situation, action, and new situation, and usually they're read in reverse. So it's very interesting. So it could tell you where you are, what needs to be done, and what will be like after the new situation, after the change, and when you do what needs to be done and what takes place. Usually you are supposed to ask if anyone else is to touch your runes because they're just for the self. And then there's times where you can use the runes like I am for, like I have a set of runes just for everyone else, and I have my own set of runes that I don't let anyone else touch. If you can ask your runes if it's okay by pulling one and say, is it all right if so and so touches my runes, touches you, and uses you for their outcome? If it comes out reversed, the answer is no. If it comes out right side up, the answer is yes. So your runes will communicate with you. It's very interesting. All right. Anyone else here today? No, actually, it is that time. I'm actually past my time. So I didn't hear from you, Lisa, so I don't know if you're still on. I certainly hope you heard all that because that was like a really major important message for you. All right, everyone. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you for joining me. If you would like to make any purchases or purchase a nice set of runes, they like will come in a bag. You can pick your choice of a bag like this. This is a jute bag. They come in this color and purple. Then we have some purple bags, clear bags that come with the set of instructions and the runes. So you get that for $25. Basically, I'm just charging people for what it cost me to make them. But they are really a very, very helpful set. So there's many, many, many things that I have to offer. I have been making organite pieces left and right, as you see. I've got the hair clips, I got the jewelry, I got pendants, I got pyramids, pieces that you can carry with you. They're shapes of crystals. So I got just about anything that you're looking for. Sage, smudge sticks. I have more people stopping by my house for sage these days, so I just know the world's in just a little crazy space. All right, much love and light to you all. Happy Mother's Day, and you can always please call or text me the number that's going through below. And all donations are greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for those who donated today. And I hope these readings help you. And please share, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Really important that you share with people. Thank you, Robert. It's going to be hard getting used to this ATL thing. You must really be into the Packer thing right now. Funny because you never live here. All right. Much love and light to you all. And if you need to ask me anything in private or anything, contact me via my text or call me, whatever you like to do, private message me. Much love and light to you all, and see you all soon. Bye bye. Namaste.